Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a moment and take a tour through just the little bit of flowers and tulips and stuff that I have now and show you guys kind of what I'm enjoying at this moment. So I'm actually going to start right here in front of the house. I did a lot of tulips in the fall of 2020. They were late, which is kind of nice because they actually came up later than usual, and so I actually get to enjoy them longer. So here we go. I'm gonna just show you some of the stuff that I got. Some of these flowers are okay, so sorry, I had to let my dog inside. Anyways, here we go. Little tour of my pretty flowers in this time of the year. So right here, these are hyanthus. They're really pretty. They're kind of towards the end of their life right now, but they smell so good. This one actually put on another bloom, so that's super exciting. Very fragrant. I'm pretty sure I'm actually gonna do more bulbs like these and line another whole line of them so they just smell even stronger. These tulips, they're called Blushing Lady. Super pretty, buttery yellow with like a really pink side there, and they're super tall. I would say these are at least almost 18 to 20 inches tall. So I ended up doing a drift. Well, it was supposed to be a drift and it kind of did its own thing, I see in certain spots, but I did like clumps of different. So this is all the same kind, and then this kind is actually called Big Ups, and it's just a variety of different colors. Super pretty. They open up really big when the sun is out, really bright. Some of them have like dark centers. They almost look like a poppy. Really enjoying that blend. And it's kind of cool because these right here almost look like the Blushing Lady, but if you see on the Blushing Lady, the tips of the blooms actually have like a pointy edge. Really enjoying those. So I did a whole drift in front of the house here. Probably gonna add more. I love tulips. I think they're so fun. I don't know, I'm hoping they come back really well, but like back there, there's only two that came up and they really kind of look kind of weak. And I don't know, did I take the leaves off too quick? But those actually never even shot up a bloom stem. So I don't know, we'll see if they actually come back as, you know, pretty as they are this year. These are actually from last year. So these came back, just little cute little ones. I'm gonna jump in here real quick. This is actually my Peony. So that's exciting, coming back. It's gonna be the second year for that. And then I have a rose right in the middle and a lavender bush, which I think the lavender bush is probably gonna need to be replaced because it's not looking so hot, but oh well, we're learning. But yeah, definitely if you want a fragrant spring bloomer, super early bloomer, these are definitely the way to go. And then here I have, I think I put Blushing Lady and the Big Ups all together because I see some really tall ones in there. If I just stand in front of the house here, it's really pretty. Really enjoying that. And then down here, I did, some are actually from last year, and then some, like the bright yellows that I'm going to show you, are called Triathlon. So they start yellow, go into like a really creamy, it almost looks like sherbet orange, and then they'll turn into like a sunset red color. And then I have like some dark, really dark purple that turned out really pretty. There's some that came back from last year, but not very many. So I don't know. I mean, our dirt is really hard, so we'll just enjoy what we got. So this one's coming towards the end of its life, but it's so cool because these open up so much during the day when the sun is out, and then they close and tighten up into like a really pretty little bulb. But this color is beautiful. Really enjoying that one. And like this one's super tall here, and they turn like a creamy. So this is what they start with, is this yellow, and then this is what they turn into, is like a creamy sherbet. I'm gonna call it sherbet orange. If you can see some of the pinks in there, those are from last year, and then the ones up there are actually from last year as well. This color is just super pretty. I'm gonna have to see what I for sure ordered because I don't think those are triathlon. This one looks really cool. It has like a leaf, or I don't know, but it has like a really cool variegated. Those are really fun. All the way around the tree, and then up in front of the house you can see those shining in the pretty sunlight today. Down here, I actually forgot that I had a hosta right here, and I planted tulips in the middle of it. So yeah, there's that. These are growing. They're enjoying those bright sunshiny days. And then we have a little bloodgood. This was like a rescue tree, I would say. So like we have to go in and like take this dead stuff off. And it's really wanting to grow to this side. So I'm kind of curious if it's just because it doesn't get as much sun. The leaves are really pretty, so we're going with it. Down the driveway, I have hosta in here praying the deer do not eat them, as well as over there. I spray them more than I probably need to, but hey, we're not taking a chance because the deer ate them last year and they were starting to really get their leaves out, and yeah, the deer ate them. So I was like, nope, we're spraying them a lot. This flower bed is gonna fill up a lot this year. I can kind of see now, like I really need to dig a really big hole for these plants because of our soil it's just clay and hard. I'm just gonna start filling this in and replace the plants that didn't do very well. I'll go over here. I just put some mums in here, transplanted mums that actually came back. This is a double knockout rose, doing really, really well. Its leaves look amazing. And then over here, I actually saw my lilies are coming up. So I planted these last year. They look a lot different now than they do the first year that you plant them and they come up. This is really cool looking. But these are like the big scented fragrant lilies. So I have like, you can see them popping out of the ground. My really late daffodils. And then we have juniper trees, which these will grow pretty big. They've actually put on a lot of new growth in the corner of the house here. And over here in my raised garden area that we put in last year, I did just a whole bed of daffodils because this bed, I don't know. I tried to do peas in here and I was late because I was just gonna like put them on the fence. And I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna put daffodils in here. So they're super late because I planted them super late. Over here, strawberries. Not gonna lie, probably one of my least favorite things to clean up in the spring because of all the runners and everything and the leaves that you have to trim off and the straw that's in there. So they're clean. I put compost in and then I'm gonna put straw on it again so the strawberries obviously don't hang down into the dirt. This is my potato bed. No signs yet. Parsley came back from last year. It's doing super, super good. I'm actually gonna probably trim it off here in the next couple days and dry it. And then here, I'll go closer. I don't know if you can see those tiny little greens. That is chamomile. Then it's kind of spread throughout here. So I did like clumps of seeds and then I'll obviously just trim it once I see which one is doing the best. And then over here I have two more beds. I did, oh, what is this? Milkweed, which is like a butterfly attractant and a pollinator. All throughout this, so they grow like super, super tall. And I'm probably gonna end up putting my onions over here. So that's what's going on right now. The pond seems to be slowly filling up. Brought the hammock out, enjoying that. Our little willow tree. So the goal is for the willow to grow big enough to where it would be like this little pretty arch to walk underneath to go down to like the pond area. But these are doing super good. They're little Japanese maples. And pretty willow tree. I love willow trees. I've always wanted one. So I'm gonna go out here real quick into the raised beds that we put in just this year and show you guys what I'm doing. Still have a pile of compost. We actually just got done putting these arches in. Still looks like a mess sometimes, but So the arch that you can see, the metal arch right here, that is where I'm gonna grow cucumbers on. We ended up using 16-foot panels, cutting some of the sides off, stick them down into this dirt. So like what we did here is cut this side off so that it would fit in here, and then we just pushed it down. That's gonna be super cool walking in here, and there's all kinds of pretties hanging down to snack on. In here I have larkspur, which is a deer resistant flower. They look really, really pretty, but they take a little while to germinate, so just keeping an eye on those. My radishes are up. I'm gonna have to go through and thin them out here in a little bit. Sometimes you can get lucky and stick them somewhere else, so I might try that, and if they die, well, you know, at least tried, right? And then carrots in here. Sometimes I think I see little carrot seeds popping up, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Here we just finished doing this cattle panel, and I'm gonna do tomatoes in here. So the tomatoes, I have this here so that I can tie them to this as they start growing up. So then over here I have peas, which I was gonna do an arch right here, but the more we thought about it, it's just a lot of metal. So I'm gonna do just like a flat panel. So right here I have peas as well. My husband thinks it's funny because he's yelling at me right now. Real funny, yeah. So then here you can see the tiny little pea plants. And then over here, I'm gonna show you this other bed. Here I have beets right here in this section, and then all along the front of this, and more carrot seeds right here. Don't see any yet, but we will be watching. The peas look really good. They're coming up. But yeah, looking good. That's everything that I have right now. Just enjoying the last of the tulips opening up. All the color, it's really, really pretty. And it's, I don't know, it's fun to come home and see bright tulips. They make me smile. I don't know if tulips don't make you smile, then I'm sorry, but they make me smile. Okay, well, I hope y'all have a really blessed day, and I will see you in the next one.